All right, guys, we're back on the grind. This is some sales data from January 10th, January 9th, and I think a little bit from the 8th. Um, Guys, I'm gonna start pumping out these videos a lot more. Been slacking a little bit, but I just have so many other things going on. I have a card show coming up on February the 5th. Um, if I can get my CGC cards back by then, which I should. Um, Definitely want to do a vlog type video for that and show you guys how all of that works out. So we'll work on that in the future. I got a lot of examples tonight, so let's get into it. Let's make this short and sweet, and hit all the best points. Selling at $5.99, we have the Tropical Wind World's Promo 2009 PSA 9. Big fan of these cards. It's on my want list for sure, watch list. There's just so many of these that I want to buy. Uh, but I think the Tropical Winds are great investment. Um, this one's over $5.99, but you can also buy the ones that are stamped, either say staff or finalists or semi-finalists. I would rather grab those if I had the opportunity, but this is to show that you don't really even need that to ask for a premium price. Great investment. I would jump on this as soon as I can. I would jump on all the Tropical Winds if I were you guys. You guys can see the prices up here, 14K. That was a PSA 9 as well, but that was Japanese. Apparently, the Japanese World Championship trophy cards are actually harder to get. So that's something to keep in mind. But all the Tropical Winds, I feel like you cannot go wrong with, especially if you can get on the old ones that are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Coming up right here, we have the Pikachu Black Star promo from the Fall 2019 collection. Um, I'm not saying that the English promos are a great investment. I still think Japanese are way better. But I feel like there's a lot of room for English promos to grow. You have to be smart on which ones you look at. But something like this might could carry a long way. Still say Japanese on top, coming from the promo side. But English is starting to pick up a little bit. Guys, you want to look at this data and try to find trends before they become trends. When you jump into a trend, it's already going strong, it's too late. You can still flip, you can still sell into that trend, but the golden point, the best point to hit it is before it happens. So I would say if you just have an extra couple of dollars, jump on some of these English promos that you see the potential that have like a popular Pokemon like Pikachu on it or Charizard, and buy it raw, keep it in the collection, mint, near mint condition. Hold on to it and just see what happens. You want to diverse. You know what I'm saying? You want to just, even for me, I have small little um, collections of like different products. It's not just sealed. It's not just all PSA. It's not all just CGC. It's not all just Japanese promos and trophies. I try to put my uh, hands in different bags, if you guys know what I'm saying. So on to the next one. Interesting prize card. I'm bringing up a lot of prize cards and trophy cards tonight, which I love, which is my go-to. I think it's the best investment. This guy does have an English equivalent. I think it's the Pikachu Prime, if I'm not mistaken. But I think this is super cool. Has the Raichu on it. Prize card. It's over $6.99 raw. I think buying trophy cards raw are a smart move. You definitely want to see what the graded form is going for. But buying them raw and then getting them graded, it can help out a card a lot. I haven't even seen this card anywhere, so I think it's smart to buy cards that are super niche like this. And they're niche for a good reason. They're not niche because they're not popular. They're niche because there's just not many out there. Brought up is Lugia. Lugia cards are just pick. It's so crazy how, because of the first edition Lugia, everything's following suit. We saw that a lot with Charizard. We see that a lot with Pikachu, but Lugia looks like it's next in line. Always save your and go modern. Try to get that hyper rare. PSA 10. This guy's going for 1,500. This card's only 2 years old, that's just insane to me. Um, I think modern is so good for flipping. I honestly would flip this right away and try to put it into a trophy card if I was the guy who sold it. But and then again, it's not that bad to hold on to. It is, like I said, it has a lot going for it, but I think you can be smart with your money and put it in different options. And I think modern is good for flipping into older stuff. Now, if you want to hold on to it, there's nothing wrong with holding on to it. If this is something you really like, you want in your collection to look at, you pulled it, hold on to it, do what makes you happy. But for me personally, I would definitely throw this into some of the prize trophy cards. Um, this card, I think I brought this card up before. I'm gonna bring it up again. The Reds Pikachu, man, people love this card. Um, Always keep your eye out for cards that have a high demand. You know, uh, there's nothing with buying these cards. I honestly have been thinking about buying this card raw, by like two or three, just to get graded to see if I can get that 10 and flipping. Um, Cards with a high demand, they just keep doing their thing. There's so much supply for this card, but people are honestly in love with this. So keep an eye out. Like I said, if you are going to go into the hype and the trend, uh, definitely look to flip into it, to sell into it. Don't really buy into it. Even though I was like, buy these cards, buy them raw, keep it safe, flip it, get it graded, flip it as soon as possible, make that profit, put it somewhere smarter afterward. Uh, oh my gosh, I love these cards. There's so many cards to buy in this hobby. I hate it. There's so many things that I want. Um, this is the new birthday Pikachu. It's super rare. I've only found one raw on Yahoo Japan. I can't find a raw one on eBay anywhere. I don't know if I'm just not looking in the right spots or what, or that this card's just that rare. Um, I saw it sold for 900 is a good price. I saw CGC for a K in the CGC 9. Man, if I had the capital, I would definitely pull the trigger. These birthday Pikachu's are both dope. The old one everyone thought was super rare, but it really wasn't. But this one right here, from what I've seen in my research, this is a hard card to find, which is such a good thing. So if you can get it in your collection, you can hold on to it and you can make a good profit in the future without a doubt. Uh, I don't know. We'll see. I've got so many other things I'm trying to get my hands on at the moment. But that's definitely on my watch list for sure. Just going back on the Lugia trend, Lugia's, man, they're just going up. They're going up. They're going up. They're following the trend. They're following their own trend, uh, which I think is cool. Lugia's doing her thing. There's cooler Pokemon besides Charizard. And for 1,200 in a PSA 9 is not bad. In a PSA 10, I could only imagine what that would be going for. Um, On to the next one. Bringing up some Charizards for you guys. I don't bring up Charizard a lot, but I will say with Charizard, definitely, there's good opportunities with Charizards that aren't that talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before about going for something before it becomes a trend. So we have a Charizard G level X PSA 9, still sold for a K. Like this dude's killing it, man. I think I had another example. Another Charizard, like I said, same thing, Rainbow Rare. Go for that for modern, flip it. You'll do okay. Um, where's the Charizard I want to show you? Here it is. Bring this guy back over here. Another Charizard G Supreme Victors, PSA 9, $374. Still great value for Charizard. Uh, Charizard has such a powerful impact on the market, and it can kind of be out of people's range for buying. So you can definitely look for other options like these guys right here, the Charizard G and the Charizard G level X. And from what I've seen from my own personal sales data, it's so easy to sell a Charizard. So easy to make a profit on a Charizard. It's insane. Um. Okay. Here's something else I want to add to the collection. um. These are the Lucky Stadium and the Pokemon Center promotions from 2001. If I'm not mistaken, this came out when the Pokemon Center was made in New York City. And here we have two examples of a 10. I think this one was a 9. No, this was an 8. This one went for 500. This one went for 1500. Something else I'd love to add to collection, has a cool story behind it. You don't see these cards that often. Um, Heads up, guys, you actually can buy a sealed one of these. Both of these for $1,200. I think buying a promo sealed just has a better chance as a 10. I'm not saying it's a 10. I've heard of people opening sealed product and it was like a 7 or 8, you know? So, but I think it takes that risk away. But 1,500 and 500 for a 10, not bad at all. I think these are good long-term investments. Unique. That one has a Pikachu on it. That one has a Chansey. So yeah, keep your eyes out for those guys. Another level X, Dialga PSA 10 went for a K. Love level X's. They're continuing to grow. Keep your eyes out for them. I heard they're hard to grade. I do want to see in the future how level X's, the pot report, if they'll continue to go up like crazy or they'll stay around the same. Um, I'm a believer that the pot report will stay around the same because no one really cared about that era. And so, in my eyes, they're not a bad investment. Uh, I don't think the low X's are bad at all to hold on to. Um, could be completely wrong. People could have binders full of these. We don't know yet, but I think maybe in 6 months or a year, we can look back and see have how things have changed. And if they haven't changed that much, I'd say go for it. Jump on the level X's as soon as you can. Um, Marty, people love this card. You know, the waifu cards, full art. They're killing it right now. I actually really personally love this card. I think it looks beautiful. One thing I brought this card up though is just be careful with modern cards. Uh, I think this value will go down in March when the English version, Shiny Fates, comes out. So keep an eye out for that. Uh, but I don't know. Like if I had this card in my collection, I'd hold on to it for a long time. Wouldn't sell it just because it's something I really like the artwork and everything. Uh, and that's something you have to think about. I feel like people can't get too caught up in the money, and the money is important. We are talking about investments here, but um, having something like this, something you care about, a card that you care about, it's easier to hold on to than collecting. And I honestly do believe time will beat out any type of flipping. If you're patient with everything, you let time work for you, it can work out in the end. So yeah. Um Got a new Pikachu V. I did not expect this card to blow up like this. I saw the fat Pikachu doing his thing, you know. But this guy, $700 and a 10. Uh, I honestly think you could get this guy pack fresh, grade him 700 and flip like crazy. I've heard a lot of people in the I've heard a couple, not a lot of people. I've heard one person talk about how this could be a good long term investment. Um, but for me personally, if I could open one up in a case, in a booster box, grade it, get a 10, I'm flipping it easy. Um, Card has a lot going for it. The Pikachu, it's crazy. It's a secret rare, right? No, it's not. Not a secret rare. It's 170, 185. Interesting. Um, Guys, you can pick this card up cheap, bro. I think it was like what, $60, $70, something like that. 70. Shoot, I would look online, see if you could get one for a good deal. Send it off. And if you can flip a 70 bucks, let's say you go with PSA 75, that's 145. 145 to 700, not bad at all. You go to CGC, pay, I don't know, what's it, $25, that's 95 to 700. Either way, you're making an insane profit. And taking that profit and adding it to something else. That's what you gotta do in Pokemon. You can't take that money and just spend it on just random crap. It's an investment. Take that money and put it somewhere else. Um, that's it for tonight, guys. Guys, I had an insane sell yesterday. Definitely will be showing you guys double my money. I've learned a lot from that, and the best way for you guys to learn in this hobby is to do it yourself. Figure out what works and what doesn't work. All right, guys, be smart with your money. Be safe. Make smart decisions, and yeah, we'll talk more next time. Peace.